Hello, Year 8. Now, last lesson, I discovered that you guys hadn't managed to get to this stage. Okay, I think some of you have, and those people that have got to this stage, please stay with the piece of work that you're working on. The rest of you, you are going to start with this. So, what you're going to do is you've got to add detail to this to make it your own. So, I'm going to start off by drawing some windows. So you can do this at the same time as me. Okay, I'm going to do mine in pen, but you can do yours in pencil. Okay, so I'm going to decide that I want to have 3 windows on this building. So we're going to add detail to this to try and make it more personal. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that my windows are divided into 4, traditional like. Okay, so if you could do that. Now this this building is going to have a door, so I need to make sure that is going up. And because we're using the line of for perspective, okay, we have got a slight angle because you've got to think that the shapes are coming from the center. Okay, so as we go up, it's going to be following the line. Okay, so I'm going to have a window going above here. So these are going to be like a little block of flats. And again, I've got to use the perspective line. Okay, now from here, it's going to start going down. So if you can imagine, let me see if I can get a ruler. Okay, so if I imagine that is where my window line is going to be, slightly off that one. Okay, and then I'm going to draw that and it's going to go, that's fairly straight. Okay, but the vertical lines are all going to go straight up. And again here, so if I use my ruler, you can use a ruler as well. You take it from the center, that everything goes back to the center, and we use the line to make sure that we have that perspective. Again there. Okay, and then I have got my vertical lines going up. You can use a ruler to do that as well if you want to. So I'm adding windows. Now my next building, I might decide that I don't want so many windows, but I might want to have a big billboard poster. Okay, and on my poster, I'm going to have an ice cream with a flake. Okay, and then just above it, I'm going to write I see, and you can imagine it's going to say ice cream, but it's just those letters I've got there. And then at the top, I'm going to have, I think, a different type of window. And this window is going to just have a blind in it. So you could decide that these ones might have curtains like that. Okay, so these are like homes, but the next one is a shop. Okay, so the shop is going to have bigger doors, so I'm going to try and make the doors much bigger, as much as I can, the size of my building. And I think this is going to have a poster on the front as well, or a sign that says ice cream or ice. I-C-E, almost. And then we could have a giant ice cream at the top of this ice cream parlour. And we can have a little bit of detail and some chocolate chips on that one. And then at the top, we can have a window as before. So you're just thinking about how you can add your own detail to yours. You can copy mine if you need to, because you haven't got any ideas. Otherwise, try to do your own. So this one is going to be an office block. I'm going to make this into an office block. So I'm going to have some doors like that. Try and line those up. Okay, and then I think I am going to try and get a grid of lights. Have that going across there. And then they will be straight. Okay. Now, if you're feeling brave, you can try and draw another building. So it's going to get smaller. Obviously, we're going to follow the line of perspective. So it gets smaller like that. Okay, so that's the front of my building. I'm going to have a side of my building. Okay, and I'm going to have a curved roof for this one. Okay, and we can try to do a door as well. There we go. Right, so I've got some buildings there. Now, obviously we've got a pavement. Now, usually the pavement has pavement slabs. So I'm going to try and draw some pavement slabs. So going straight like this, just using the lines. All the way across to add some detail to your picture. And things are going to look bigger as they get closer to the front. So that's what's all about perspective. Okay, and this, you can have the same on the other side, so you can line up with those. You might be able to do it all at once. I'm doing it a little bit at a time. Okay, so I've only got 3 trees on this side. I'm going to try and add some more trees. So this one's still quite big, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to start off with my tree trunk. I'm going to add my tree stalks. Going to add a branch there and a branch there. And then I'm going to add some detail, and my tree is going to go over the head there. So I've got an extra tree. This one's going to get a little bit smaller, so I'm going to aim for a middle, and then again a bit smaller, and we're going to have a branch this side in the middle like that, and then we can add some extra trees. Okay, and here if we go smaller as we get to the line, the horizontal line. Right, so everything's going in. Now, it's up to you how you want your sky to be. So you can have some clouds in the sky, you could have your sun. You could have some clouds. Okay, you could have some seagulls. Right, and then there is your final picture.